Oh, Careful Study is just a great one mana. It's great in like a Storm deck. This is probably going to go in my Kess deck. Um, Athasa's
Oh,
Oracle, Time Spiraled. Oh, that is going in Tevish Zot Thrasios.
that is
Lovely.
a
Oracle of the Alpha, foil. This one might be valuable actually, because this is the one where this is the only time it's ever been printed in paper. This is one that was normally only on Arena.
oh, uh, uh, yeah, dude, that's super, super, super valuable.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm
Like,
gonna get
like
a hold up. I
get
need to
that
get a
sleeved
sleeve.
up right now. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, let me get a sleeve real quick. Excuse me.
whoa.
Dorks.
Hello and welcome to the CommanDorks. I'm Tarren.
I'm Beef,
Eh,
and we're doing a rather different video.
yeah.
Take it away, Taryn.
Yeah, so I recently went to MagicCon Chicago, had a great time there, met a lot of cool people, and spent way too much money. One of the things I spent money on was the festival in a box. So I thought, hey, you know what? Let's do a recorded deck box opening and see what I get. I haven't opened a box.
Hey,
I think the last full set box that I opened was Mystery Booster 1. So this is a long time coming since opening a full box. So, but yeah, MagicCon just was great. I met, like I said, I played a total of 17 games of Commander there in the command zone. I mean, maybe one of you watching recognizes the face. I handed out a bunch of little proxies to, get the name out there for our channel. But yeah, well, I won eight out of the 17 games, which was great. It was like,
yeah,
yeah, pretty good winning streak for me, I
pretty good
guess.
record. Yeah.
But and we tried out like the bracket system and all, and I mean everybody was pretty. I think it worked pretty well, honestly. I wasn't there was they had a dedicated area where they were testing that out, but I didn't go there. But we still kind of used it as a guideline, and no, didn't really run into any issues or feels bad situations there. So, but anyway, without further ado, I guess let's get into the actual opening. I'm going to change the scene over here.
Kraken.
So this is the festival in a box. So it's got the Mystery Booster 2 inside here, plus I think some other stuff. We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, and a Beef, as I'm opening these, is going to look up the value of cards that are like rares or maybe certain commons and uncommons that might hold some value. So let's see what's in this bad boy. Your own personal Magicon. Ooh, oh, it's got like a little see-through thing here. Okay, so here's the topper, box topper. Oh, Animar and Friends Secret Lair is in here.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
that's who the.
Okay.
I think that's the art.
Oh, duh. Okay, got it. Well, let's open the topper first. Sorry, I haven't opened boxes in forever, if you can't tell, so I don't know how to do this anymore.
And I mean, this is not your average everyday box. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
I know.
a festival in a box. So
All right, so what do we got here? So we have the test card. It's kind of neat. Ooh, we got Time Spiral Ponder. Yeah. All right. And then we have a Time Spiraled foil for the first sliver. That's pretty
wow.
sweet. I know somebody who might want that from me.
Yeah, probably.
And Sarah the Benevolent. Interesting. That's like a retro art foil.
Oh, that's the retro style planeswalker.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh man, for sure. All right, we got those. So I guess next up we're gonna open the Secret Lair. Let's open Animar and Friends. I have never bought a Secret Lair until now. I guess I didn't realize I was getting one. So
I didn't realize that. I have gotten so many secret lairs. I mean, not all of them by a long shot, but I've bought a number at this point.
yeah, I mean, I regret not buying them sooner before they stopped doing the or they started doing the limited print. That really turned me off. But oh well. All
Yeah,
right.
me too.
I wish they would rescind that or go back to the way they used to do it. But hey, what do you do? All right. So here we have a sweet ass Muldrifter. That is a beautiful
Gorgeous.
This is a foil
Oh,
Secret Lair too. Oh my god.
yeah.
All right. I should note, like when I
Oh,
bought this, they had them sitting like on a shelf toward the back of the booth I went to. I forget the vendor's name. I should have looked it up ahead of time, but they had them sitting there, and I said, hey, you know, I was originally just looking for Mystery Booster 2, but then I looked it up that the festival in the box has Mystery Booster 2. So I went to the guy at the booth and said, hey, you know, like, do you know how much those are? And he said, oh, well, we just got them this morning, so we haven't priced them yet. So he looked it up on TCG Player, so I was like $2.95. So he said, or it was $2.90. And he said, okay, I'll sell it to you for $2.95. I'm like, okay. And so after tax, it was like $3.11. I looked at another booth elsewhere, and they were selling it for $3.25 before tax. So I think I got a
hey.
little bit of a deal on this, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Mole Drifter, we all know what that does. That's a sweet printing of it. Oh, I finally have an all will be one. Oh,
That's what I
okay.
was thinking. I'm jealous. I really
Oh,
want a copy of that.
oh man, that is going
And that looks
straight into super
gorgeous.
villains.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Sad.
Benevolent Hydra, lovely. Ah, that is sweet.
Gorgeous foils too.
Yeah. Forgotten Ancient. Yeah. And then Animar, Soul of the Element. Okay,
Resurrection
that's
of-
the sloth. That's Animar.
Yeah.
I have a copy of Animar now. Sweet.
Hey. I was just looking at some options if I want to rebuild my Animar deck, so that's funny.
And then Diagraph Captain. All right, and it's a
Yeah,
foil
more
retro art,
foil.
so that's a sweet card. All
That's
right.
great.
Well, all right, that is the Secret Lair. All right, well, here's the Mystery Booster 2, the part I'm most excited about because, man, there's I was looking ahead before the opening, and there's some juicy stuff in here. Some like very like sought after cards for Commander and
And
yeah.
like, and if I remember correctly, I mean, Mr. Booster 1, because we both cracked some of that. That had a really, really huge card pool. So there was just like a really wide
yes.
swath of
Yes.
potential
Yep.
pulls.
And I
So
think that's pretty much the case here too. I don't know if it's
yeah.
quite as big, but I could be wrong on that. So I think the most expensive card you can pull is that special art of Urza. That like special art foil of him. So that's like the top end, like you pays for the box itself and more
Right.
just for that. So
Well, fingers crossed for you.
here they are. So let's get cracking. Spot removal. Ooh, Price of Glory. That's a nice one to have. I mean, nobody likes playing against land hate, but you know, it's a card. Tyver's Stand. Oh, this is a great one. Hexproof, Indestructible, and so even if you pay 0, like your creature is getting Hexproof and Indestructible till end of turn. That's a solid card. All right, Oath of Nissa, just a like a tutor, or look at top 3.
Order.
Yep. So that's the rare, and then we have a white bordered Treasure Cruise.
Hey, that's a playable card right there.
That sure is. And then we have a reset, Time Spiral Reset. Only cast it during an opponent's turn after their upkeep. Untap all lands you control. Huh. That could, depending on the deck, that could be really good.
Yeah.
And then we have the playtest card, Knight of the Flying Merfolk. It's a saga. That's fun. All right. Well, that's the first pack. Nothing too crazy in that one, but there's 23 more to go, so. Set. Ooh, Reign of Filth. Now this is a playable card. Each land you control gains sacrifice this land, add a black to your mana pool till end of turn. That it's like a pseudo squandered resource. I mean, this sees CDH play.
I bet. Yeah.
So
man, I was just thinking about like, boy, I could find some ways to use that.
Oh yeah, it can be dirty. I mean, it's definitely a finisher. It's like you probably try to go for the win when you play that. Hey, we got a Cryptic Command. I mean, it's definitely fallen out of favor in Commander over the years, but it's still really playable.
If you're running mono blue,
mono blue. Yep.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's still really good. It can keep you alive for a turn if there's somebody who's gonna swing out at you. So yeah. And a Mystical Dispute. That's a good one. Yeah. A good counterspell, and oh yes, I got a Tinderwall, a Time Spiral Tinderwall.
Oh,
I love it. Yes,
jealous.
that's sweet. I love that. The Colossal Dreadmaw, the playtest card. That's pretty funny. All right, cool. Well, that's pack number 2. And hey, a Maziric Crawl Death Priest. Be my second copy of this guy. Really good in just any sacrifice deck that you're doing with Golgari in it. Ancient Grudge, just an artifact removal spell, and I got a Counterbalance. A Time Spiral Counterbalance. Sweet. And for the playtest card, we have the All-Star Kicker. An Orc Athlete. That's funny. All right. Well, that is pretty much 3 whiffs so far, but you know what? That's okay. We're having fun here.
It just means that you're getting closer to the good ones.
I'm happy about the Tinderwall. That one, that's a good card.
Yeah, that's a card I've been.
Yeah, and the Reign of Filth. That Reign of Filth is probably gonna get some play. Oh, Careful Study is just a great 1 mana. It's great in like a Storm deck. This is probably going to go in my Kess deck. Really good. It's the blue.
That's a $4.40 card.
Yeah, common. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's basically the blue Faithless Looting, just no flashback.
Sure.
And Narset's Reversal. Not bad, not bad. Always like Narset's Reversal. Hey, I got a Baby Jace! Baby Jace!
White border Baby Jace.
Yeah. And a Time Spiral Tormod Script. So, well, this is probably my best pack so far. And I got a Pyromancy 101. Whatever that is. It's a playtest card, but all right, moving on. Shieldred's Edict, really good Edict effect. Part the Water Veil. Take an extra turn after this one, exile it, and you can awaken 6. So if you cast it for that, you also put 6/1 counters on a land. Oh, okay. It's a pretty expensive. I mean, 6. I guess 6 mana for an extra turn spell isn't too bad. But all right, Tarnished Citadel. Oops. Spoiler for what's next. Add 1 mana of any color. Deals 3. Oh, so it's like a really painful City of Brass. So
it is a $5 card.
Huh.
The original printing is a $27 card, and I think this is the only other printing there's been of it, so that's cool.
Okay. I mean, there are certain decks where you want to be at lower life totals, so I could see this helping get there.
Yeah.
Elvish Reclaimer, that's sweet. And a Stone Drake. Distract. Tap target land, draw a card, enthrall. Target player discards a card for each spell you've cast this turn. Alright, cool. Well, that's not a bad pack either.
Yeah.
They're like steadily getting better.
The thing I like about the mystery booster packs is that it's like every pack has the potential to have something really great in it.
Oh yeah.
And you don't your commons and uncommons, you're not really duplicating anything. So it's just all playable, all stuff that could find its way into something eventually.
Absolutely. Yep. Good point. Grothma All Devouring. A 10/8. Other creatures have, whenever this creature attacks, you may have it fight Grothma. Or Grothama, excuse me, Grothama. When Grothama leaves the battlefield, each other player draws cards equal to the amount of damage dealt to Grothama this turn by sources they controlled. So there's like a slight potential downside there. And Aethersworn Canonist. Oh, and a white border. Wow, that's... I played against this card in the one CEDH game I won with Urza of all decks, so yeah. I played around it, and it wasn't easy, tell you that. Thassa's Oracle, Time Spiraled. Oh, that is going in Tevesh Zat Thrasios. Lovely.
That is a $14.50 card.
Jeez, I mean, Thassa's Oracle has always been up there for obvious reasons.
And that's one of the best printings that there's been of it, I think.
Jesus,
maybe
nice.
not. Maybe there's actually some pretty cool Secret Lair ones, I think. But
sure, but hey, I'll take it. That's
booster look, yeah.
TLDR. Exile target creature if it has any abilities other than keywords. Too long, didn't read. I love it. Oh man, that's like an uncard right there. That's great. All right, next one. What do we got? Soulfire Grandmaster. Instant sorcery spells have lifelink, and you pay 2 Izzet and 2. Next time you cast instant sorcery from hand, put that card into your hand instead of... Oh, so it just bounces back to your hand, and you get the effect still. Nice. It's like a Narset's reversal sort of effect. That's cool. Veteran Explorer. When it dies, each player may search their library for 2 basic lands and put them on... Oh, yeah, I know this. I remember this card. That's a fun one. Oh, this one combined with Opposition Agent can be really... Oh, it's May Search, though. It's May Search. But still, it's breaking parity with the Opposition Agent in play, right? They're not going to search then. Natural Order. As an additional cost to cast it, you sack a green creature and search your library for a green creature and put it into play. That is lovely, and that's a Time Spiral. And then Subgoyf. It's a submarine Lurgoyf. And hey, Expansion Explosion. It's a nice one.
Fun one.
And we got a white bordered Mystic Sanctuary.
Nice.
And Hunting Cheetah. When it deals combat damage to an opponent, you may search your library for a forest card, reveal it, and put it into hand. Cool. This playtest card is Plane Walker. It's got Planeswalk. And Planeswalker Walk. And whenever Planeswalker deals combat damage to a player or a Planeswalker, Planeswalk.
Proceed to the next plane. That's amazing.
Oh god, I love wordplay. That's clever.
Feet are the Planeswalker symbol. That's fun.
Sedgemoor Witch, it's a good one. Magecraft and the Ward pay 3 life. And what do we got? Hey, Yorion, Sky Nomad. That's a fun one. And I got a Proteus Staff. Got the nice. Time Spiral Proteus Staff. The test card is Dairy Cow. Grazing type. When it enters the battlefield, it enters with 5 milk counters for each forest and or plant you control. All right, next pack. Stormcrow. Lion Turtle would be proud. Hold a Stormcrow. Retro art. Price of Progress. Oh, this is, yeah, I think Zach runs this in his Torbran, I want to say.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that. Bishop of Wings. All right. Yeah, whenever an angel enters, you gain 4. All right, what do we have? We got a snow-covered swamp for the white border. Nice. I really don't have much for snow-covered lands, so that's nice to see. Contagion. You may pay 1 life and exile a black card rather than pay this spell's mana cost. You distribute 2 -2/-1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. Okay. And then Defender of the Queue is the test card. Positioning. As this creature enters, lock your creatures in order from left to right for as long as you control a creature with positioning. Each time a creature enters or comes under your control, position it to the left or right of another creature you control. Adjacent creatures to the left and right of Defender of the Queue get +1/+1 and have vigilance. It's like
it's like a lord, a buff lord, but he only buffs the stuff that's directly next to him. That's pretty funny.
It makes me think of the stupid Jace Planeswalker that has quadrants you have to keep track of. Oh, God. Anyway. Why they made those legal in Commander, I'll never know. Right of Replication. Oh, I don't have a copy of this one yet. This is nice. Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of target creature, and if it's kicked, 5 of those tokens instead. Sweet. Throes of Chaos. Cascade Retrace. Okay. Yeah, that could be good in a Cascade deck for sure. Forest Bear. Like a full art Forest Bear. Huh. And then, oh god, what is this?
That's awesome.
Anax and Cymede and Kianos and Tiro. First strike vigilance, heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Anax and Cymede and Kianos and Tiro, draw a card. Each player may put a. It's okay. It's like the commander Kianos and whatever. Okay. All right, moving on. Master of Waves. Protection from red. Elemental creatures get +1/+1. When Master of Wave enters, you make a number of 1/0 blue elemental creature tokens equal to your devotion to blue. Wow. Oh, that's the mythic one on this pack. And then what's the white border? We have Fairy Macabre. Flying, discard Fairy Macabre, exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. Oh, wow. You just discard it from... It's like a free exile 2 things from graveyard. It's pretty good. Oh, it's a rogue! Oh, okay, I might have to put that in my rogue deck. That's fun. And a Mana Flare. Time Spiral Mana Flare. That's sweet. Just doubles all mana for every player. Cool. And then the playtest is Fetching Garden. When it enters the battlefield tapped, if it was played from hand. Oh, yeah, because it wants to be fetched. You know. Oh, I should move my camera to see my shirt I got at MagicCon. Make fetch happen. Or making fetch happen. All right, that's that one. I'll do another pack here. Terrain Generator, not bad. That's one. It's just you could pay 2 to put a basic land into play tapped. Peer into the Abyss. That's a fun one. Damn. King's Assassin. I think this might be another one where it's never been reprinted until now. This is cool. And we have a Sabo's Web. When it enters, draw a card. Each land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. And then Zone of Flame is the playtest card. Enchant Zone. So you enchant either battlefield, command, exile, or Whenever one or more cards leave the enchanted zone, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I mean, that's kind of a cool concept, but enchanting a zone isn't really a thing in the game. But
Yeah, yeah.
interesting. Ooh, Premen's Aura. That's a good one. That's a
combo piece.
Combo piece. Yeah.
If you're not familiar, Pemin's Aura is an anagram for "I am Superman."
Oh.
When it was a playtest card, their idea was like, okay, so then we put the aura on this piece. I don't remember what it was, and then he goes Superman mode. So we put "I am Superman" on them, and then he can go Superman mode, and he wins the game. And so when they created the actual card, they were like, let's just mix up "I am Superman" into Pemin's Aura.
That's funny. Well, cool. That's good to have. Bolt Bend. Not bad. That's actually good.
I played that.
Yeah. It's like poor man's deflecting SWAT, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't own a deflecting SWAT, so I have a Bolt.
Yeah, neither do I. But hey, this is a good alternative. Empowered Auto Generator enters tapped, put a charge counter on it, add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on it. Okay. So if you have a way to really like go for the counters strategy or proliferate, this could.
Proliferate it up.
Yep.
Or untap.
Sword of the Meek. White border.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1/1 creature.
A good combo piece for a Brea deck. In that you bring the creature, bring it down and you stack them both, and it's gonna come back when you make the token. Or there's a combo there.
Nice. All right. Cool. Serenity. Beginning of your upkeep, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. They can't be regenerated. Okay. Yeah. That's an interesting one.
It's a cool printing though.
Yeah, absolutely. That art is really sweet too. But, yeah. Built Bear. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, Legacy. During deck building, circle any number of the following. You can spend 1 point for free. For every 2 points spent beyond that, increase this card's mana cost by 1. 1 point each. Flash, Death Touch, Reach, Vigilance, or Ward 2. 2 points to tap and add a mana of any color. 3 points each for giving him +1/+1 or +0/+2. And 4 points when this creature enters the battlefield, draw a card. During deck building.
In other words, like you draft it, and then it's like, okay, it can fill whatever slot I need it to. If I need it to be an early game piece, it can be. I'll pick it to be an early game. If I need it to be late game, I'll spend enough points to make it huge.
I appreciate that it's not stickers. It's like you're committing to it.
Yep.
You're marking the card. Oh man, that's good. All right, let's see.
That too.
I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 10 packs left. 10 packs.
All right.
So there's 10 more. So here's number 10. Elvish Harbinger. It's a mana dork. Comes into play, search your library for an elf. Reveal. Oh, okay, this is great. An elf ball. Yeah. Yep. Shuko. It's just a 1-drop.
That was the one that comboed crazy with Nadu, Winged Wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
It briefly spiked because of that, because it's got a 0 activated ability.
0 equip. Yeah, I see that now.
But
well, it's probably gone down since.
I
Since
think,
the ban.
I think it probably has.
Coalition Relic. 3-drop, add 1 mana of any color to mana pool, put a charge counter on it. Beginning of pre-combat main, remove all charge counters from it. Add 1 mana for each charge counter. Interesting. Okay. So it can build up mana for the next turn. That's a white border Karn the Great Creator. Nice. I like that. And then we have a Time Spiral Zombie Master. Other zombies have Swamp Walk, and other zombies have Regenerate for a black. Huh. And then the playtest card was Wowzer the Aspirational for Wooburg. Wait a minute. Oh no. Wooburg, Snow, and Colorless. It's a worm snow creature. When it attacks, if you have an energy, control a blood, clue, and food, and map, and power stone, and treasure, are the Monarch, and have the city's blessing, and the initiative, you win the game.
It's what is the what is that one that everybody's talking about might get unbanned?
Coalition Victory.
Coalition Victory.
Yeah.
It's basically Coalition Victory.
Yep.
The legendary creature is what this thing is. Only extra hoops to go through.
You have to have all the different kinds
funny.
of tokens, artifact tokens. Yeah. You need to have the city's blessing, initiative, win the game, and oh, he has to attack too. It's whenever he attacks. If you have these things, then you win the game. Christ.
You have an energy, a blood, a clue, a food, a map, a power stone, a treasure, are the Monarch, and the city's blessing, and the initiative. It just keeps tack every time I think it's done. There's
oh my god, I kind of want to build around. That would be so fun to build around.
That would be hilarious.
Hey, I mean, I still want to do an April Fool's gameplay stream, so maybe this would be a fun one to build around for that. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that being fun.
Otherwise, I have my Haste the Rainbow, but...
Oh, yeah.
Ancestor Dragon. I don't even know what this set symbol is. I've never seen that before. 5/6 flyer. Whenever one or more creatures you control attack, 1 life for each attacking creature.
Gorgeous art.
Expressive Iteration, white border. That's a playable card right there. Oracle of the Alpha, foil. This one might be valuable actually, because this is the one where this is the only time it's ever been printed in paper. This is one that was normally only on Arena.
Yeah, dude, that's super valuable.
Holy shit! Okay, I'm gonna get a. Hold up, I need to get a sleeve
up right now, because according to Scryfall, do you want to hear what it says?
What? How much?
It says $267 on Scryfall.
Holy fuck! Holy shit!
I don't know. I mean, that's the only print that exists, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all right. Let me get a sleeve real quick. Excuse me.
Whoa! Whoa! It's not just any card that can conjure the Power 9 and shuffle it into your library. Not to mention, if you flicker this thing, you can put multiple copies of the Power 9 into your deck, just over and over and over again.
Yeah. Too bad it's not playable in anything outside of Arena.
Not playable, but
still. Yeah.
Boy.
Ooh,
oh boy. That's
a pull.
Yeah, that's a pull and a half.
That's up there.
That's
Jesus. Well, I might end up selling this one, make some money back.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Whew. All right. Well, that made this whole box worth it.
That made the whole
Yeah. Dang, man. Woo. Oh yeah, then the playtest. The playtest card is Indicate for 0, target permanent. You.
Oh man, yes.
Yes. Oh, I love this so much. Whew, that was. Let's see what else we get. We're on a roll. Ooh, Klauth, Unrivaled Ancient. Hey. I only had a proxy of him till now, but I have an actual copy now. Sweet. Ionia, Shield of Emeria. Ooh, white border. Mana Bond. Beginning of your end step, you may reveal your hand and put all land cards from... Oh, geez. And then the playtest card is Bolshak Dragon. Double... What the hell? So he's a creature, armored dragon. Double, and then Breaker has got a strike. While attacking, this creature gets plus... I don't understand it. Why is this a strike through? Meh. Pawn of Ulamog, that's not a bad one. Whenever this or another creature dies, you get a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn that can sack and give you a colorless. Torak, Dread Canter. And Unholy Heat is my white border card. It's got Delirium, where it deals 6 damage instead if there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Huh. Basalt Monolith Time Spiral. Nice. I like it. Pinchy McStingbutt. What the hell? It's a scorpion with Death Touch. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, conjure a card named Death of 1,000 Stings, Lethal Sting, or Stinging Shot at random into your hand and reveal it. That's funny. Ambush Commander. Forests are 1/1 elf creatures and are still lands. And you can sack an elf to give a creature +3/+3 till end of turn. Okay. Snow-Covered Mountain for my white border. And we have Goblin King for my Time Spiral. Yeah, other goblins have +1/+1 and Mountain Walk. Wow, that's a really cool art. All right, Narod, the Beige Flower. Plant Rogue. Each creature assigns combat damage equal to its mana value rather than its power. Okay. That's funny. All right, here we go. Pack number 5. Mantis Rider, Flying Vigilance Haste, Jeskai colors. Yeah, yep. This is a pretty well-known one from Tarkir, the original set. I think they're reprinting it for the next one coming out soon. Dead Ringers. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't. They can't be regenerated. Huh. Ooh, Time Spiral Dark Ritual. Oh man, that's nice. Like that. And that's my favorite art of Dark Ritual too. The eye up above. Oh, yeah. I love that.
That's a little over $8 for that one too. So
yeah. It's really popular ramps or ritual spell. And then the playtest is Wormhole Warp. Exile target creature. So it's going to be like Chaos Warp, I assume. Exile target creature an opponent controls. That player reveals cards from their sideboard at random until they reveal a non-land. They may cast. I get it. It's a wormhole opening. Yeah. That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
Something from the sideboard comes in. That's good.
It could work in a cube.
Hey, an Ignoble Hierarch.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool. I have been meaning to build another Jund deck ever since I bumped Corvold up to the bracket 4. So yeah, this might find a home in something new down the line. But,
yeah.
Hey, a white border Bojuka Bog. Yeah. That came in handy last stream.
Good and playable.
No great card. And a Stifle. Time Spiral Stifle. I mean, back when Dockside was running around, this was kind of sought after just to counter an ability. But
still just shy of $7, that card.
Really? Wow, that surprises me. Huh. Vuzzle Spaceship. It's a vehicle. Or wait, no. Spaceship 6. This creature enters with 6 +1/+1 counters. If it would be dealt damage, remove that many counters. Oh, its abilities are active as long as it has that many counters. Okay. Weird. So it's like a pseudo vehicle. Freed from the Real, kind of like Premen's Aura, kind of a combo piece.
Yeah.
Treasure, Pyrohemia. Cool. It's enchantment where you just feed red into it to deal damage. Cheering Fanatic.
Almost $6 card, Pyrohemia.
What?
$6, like just shy of $6.
What?
Yeah.
At end of turn, if no creatures are in play, you sack it. I mean, I suppose it's a mana sink. So as long as you have red, your feet... Yeah, so I could see that as this is a finisher if you get infinite red. Yeah. Lisa, Shroud of Dusk. Nice. Yeah, that's the one where you can pay 2... Or rather than pay 2, you can pay life for the commander tax. Yep. Hey!
Ooh,
Collector Oof!
White border.
White border.
Good one.
Yeah, for sure. That's a very playable card.
Really great playable white border cards in this box. I mean, I feel like that's been your slot. Almost.
Yeah.
Aside from the really good, the really crazy one, but you've been getting a lot of good playable white borders.
Yeah. And Kataki War's Wage. All artifacts have, at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. Oof, artifact hate. Yeah. And then the playtest is Plant a Sapling for 1. Sorcery, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle this spell into its owner's library, transformed. And for playtesting purposes, put it into its sleeve upside down. Fully grown tree folk
for 1 green. That's funny.
Power toughness equal to number of lands. That's funny, huh?
I like that.
All right, 2 packs left. Here we go. Ghost Town. Hey, that's a Ghost Town's usually pretty good in some decks. Yeah.
Ghost Town. I have that in Glen.
Glen, yeah. Yep. Bounce it to hand. That can be pretty clutch at times. Charming Prince. Yep. It's a good one.
That's a good card.
Temporary Truce. For each player may draw up to 2 cards. For each card less than 2 a player. Wait. For each card less than 2 a player draws this way, that player gains 2 life. Okay. And then we've got a Crackdown for the Time Spiral. Non-white creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Ooh, non-white. That's... Wow. Maybe you want this for Rick?
I was just thinking about that. That would be great, Rick.
Wow. That's pretty dirt. Cool. That's... Wow. Yikes. Yeah. And then map to Lorthos' Temple. It's an enchantment quest. Whenever you complete one of the following objectives, check it off. If all 3 checked off or are checked off, sacrifice map to Lorthos' Temple. If you do, create a Lorthos the Tidemaker token. But I don't know what that token is. But the checklists are: an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, Merfolk enters under your control, and you cast an instant or sorcery. So pretty easy to pull off. But all right, this is the last pack.
The final pack.
Last pack. All right, here we go.
Oh, so the last one was the penultimate, so this is the ultimate, right?
Yes. Yep. Here we go. All right.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
All right. Odds be ever in your flavor text. Okay. Hey, I got an Alayla. All right. Alayla, Artful Provocateur. Good old Gunga has a deck built around this commander. And then we've got a Spell Pierce for the white border. And then last but not least, we have Velucan Dragon. 5/5 player, when he attacks or blocks, roll a 6-sided die. If he gets +X/+so until end of turn, where X is the result -1. Yeah.
Okay, so interesting. The only time this was printed prior, this is a cool one, was for the Sega Dreamcast.
What?
I've heard about this, actually. This came up on a video I watched, I think, a few years back. There was a number of cards that were only ever in like a Japanese Sega Dreamcast game. or something.
Weird. Huh.
And so this is one of them that had not been printed, I don't think,
Since then.
previously. Yeah, I think this is the only physical printing this card has ever gotten too. So that's
Wow.
cool.
Yeah. And then the playtest is there for 1 mana. Exile a creature you control, return it to battlefield under its there with apostrophe RE. And then THEIR. And target opponent gains control of target creature. Another wordplay spell. I love it. All right, that is the box. That is the box. Top pull being the Oracle of the Alpha. Holy crap! I was not expecting to get that. Holy shit!
Yeah, man. That's
yeah.
pretty exciting though.
So I mean, this combined with some of those others, I think I've at the very least got close to paying this off. Maybe even coming out ahead a little bit. So
pretty close, yeah.
But yeah, cool.
Yeah. That's about as close as you get to pulling the Power 9 in 2025, right there.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. Well,
thanks for letting me enjoy watching you crack your box and letting everyone else enjoy watching you crack your box. This was fun.
Yeah, this is a good time. So, cool beans. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.
Until next time, folks.
Until next time.